There's the beach. Here's my office. Didn't want you to think that I was just trying to come up with some catchy name for my YouTube channel. I mean, yeah, I think it is a little catchy, but it's the truth. I'm looking at the beach right now. Anyway, KYC, Doxxed, Certic, all that stuff, I think is all bullshit. We're gonna get into that on this video right now, and we're gonna talk about the best performing node project that I'm in. What's up, everybody? Beach Office 365, bringing you the latest and greatest in DeFi, crypto, and passive income. So there's a ton of node projects that are all over the place. I'm certainly in several of them. Before hearing about strong nodes, I had really the only DeFi that I had done, Bitcoin and Ethereum and things like that. In November, I started hearing about strong nodes, started looking into drip, Thor nodes. The list just kind of goes on and on in terms of these node projects that just continually started coming out. In December, we had the infamous rug pull with Ring Financial. Everyone made it really important that you had to be KYC'd, Doxxed, you needed to be audited, all these things. And what have we learned? Time Wonderland, I mean, they doxed. Convicted felon was running their show. We've had projects doxed, KYC'd that have completely fallen off the table. And let's talk about being audited. Didn't we just have one last week that had been audited that had a major breach within the protocol? That's what I'm saying is that I don't really put a whole lot into all that background stuff. Now, I get why psychologically it makes me feel safer investing my money if I can see the face of a person and I know who they are and they've been audited, right? Like as if everything is sort of clear and good to go. But the truth is there's so many ways around it. These audits clearly missed the mark. So I think it was shortly after the whole Time Wonderland thing, Ring had just rugged, and then all the craziness with Time Wonderland came out. So around that time, a project came out called Polar. Jumped on their Discord and really kind of liked what I was just seeing in the interaction in the Discord between the members and the admins. And the price was, I think it was, I don't know, maybe a dollar and some change. I figured, what the hell? Let me jump in here. And I throw in $250. Now, the one thing that everyone started noticing is that their website looked just like Ring Financial. And according to the devs, they actually said that they had based their protocol and they were inspired by Ring Financial before Ring did the supposed rug. Right? So people were looking at it and immediately saying, oh no, these are the guys from Ring. They're back. This is going to be another rug. And people were just talking all kinds of stuff saying, stay away. This is no good. People just kind of, dismissed it. And I figured $250, right? Like, so what? I jumped into Polar and immediately started compounding. What I want to show you next is the price action of Polar. And this is what you pray for when it comes to getting in on a node project in DeFi. Boom. Look at this, man. I mean, come on. This is a beautiful chart. If you are compounding and you are getting, now listen, I zoomed it out. This is the complete chart. It started back in, looks like the launch date was like January 11th. And of course, it had the volatility like it always does in that first day. I got in, I want to say it was like right around here. And it pumped like crazy. I didn't sell anything, right? I was just compounding, right? Compounding. And I figured, you know what? Let me just ROI. When it pumped up like this, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to quickly ROI and get the 250 back so I can just feel really like hands-free, like whatever comes next, it's complete house money. All right, so this is the 4-hour chart. So it kind of breaks it a little zoom in to take a closer look here. And, this was the beginning where there was definitely some of the volatility. So I ROI'd like right around here, right? And then I just kind of compounded, been compounding like crazy. And then I started taking some profits. But let me show you, let's quickly go over to their platform. So here we are on their dashboard here. Pretty nice, simple, very clean. As you can see, I have 15 nodes. Now, there are different types of nodes. Okay, so what I have primarily, I think I have 14 of these Mount Blanc. And the cost of it right now is 65 polar tokens to create a node. I also have one of these, which is 265 polar, right? So you get 5 polar per day. This one you're getting basically 1 polar per day. So, and they have the different tiers, as you can see, like you can get in a lower amount, obviously you're getting lower amount of polar per day, but look, 0.45 polar per day. I mean, that's pretty good. That's, you're looking at 2%. And some of these, of course, cost a lot more, but you're getting a lot more polar per day. This Everest is a beast. And this is a new one that they just kind of come out with. What's cool, is look, I mean, the bigger you get, the higher your tax is going to be. Okay. So you may earn more ROI, but you are going to be taxed at a higher rate. So, I like that they have that, and you can get in for pretty cheap and you don't have to worry about a huge tax. So if you look at my nodes, right? So I have the 15, 14 of them are that Mount Blanc node. And then I have the 1 Kilimanjaro, which is producing me 5 polar per day. The rest are 1. So I'm making 18. I get like 19 polar per day. We'll just call it the ash. We'll stick to 18 because of taxes, even though that is calculated with the taxes. So, 18 current price right now is $269. Right. So that's $48 a day, which is basically $1,452 a month. And if we go back over to this chart, okay, once I ROI'd here, I just compounded right around here. I took about $800 out. And then I continued to compound. And then just this past month, I took out the full, because I had compounded up to getting that higher node, but I took out the full amount. I took out over, it was like, I think it was like 1,460 was what I pulled out for the month of March. Anyway, look, this is what you want to see in a node project. I mean, this has been hands down my best performing node project. I have ROI, and right now it is just all complete passive income. I'll be honest with you guys. I am, with my 15 nodes, I'm just pulling out every week. There's usually like $300 a week, pretty much is what this is paying me. I really like this. I mean, again, all these node projects just continue to tumble. So, there's that part of me that's like waiting for the shoe to drop, but it has not dropped. We go back to the day where, you go back to the day chart, right? Look at that. Stability, sustainability, and stability. It's got both. It's got both. As of right now, it is proven that it's got both, because it pretty much hovers. I would say the average price is probably $2.50 is what it's been averaging since I've been in it. So you occasionally get some pumps, which are kind of fun and exciting. Usually, it's met with some selling, people taking profit, and then it comes back down to here and people start buying. I mean, it's really been great. And here is the interesting thing about Polar, is that they're not doxed, right? We don't know who they are. They've remained completely anonymous. They are in the Discord. They are communicating. They do have a marketing person that I believe the marketing person got partial docs. KYC, I forget what KYC and docs. I forget he's one of them. But the devs, we don't know who they are. They're remaining anonymous. And there was talk about an audit, but I don't believe that has happened yet. and they are hands down my best performing node without question. So you may see some videos, YouTube videos out there, like how to pick a good DeFi project. And the truth is, like, I don't think we really know. I don't think we really know. You know, you hear people say, well, they got to be KYC'd and look at their roadmap. And what does the white paper say? And are the tokenomics act? But these guys came out of nowhere, and I'm really happy with it. So if you're not in Polar Nodes and you're thinking about it, I hope this video was helpful. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy on YouTube who created a channel so I could talk about crypto, because nobody in my family, none of my friends, they know anything about crypto, and they think I'm nuts when I start talking about it. So anyway, I like to just kind of talk about this. If you like it, please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Are you in Polar? What do you think about the project? Or do you have, what are you concerned about the project? Put it down in the comments. Would love to hear from you. And until the next one, guys, have an amazing day.